Okay, so I was today years old when I found out that an artist who is slowly becoming like maybe one of my more recently played artists in my Spotify algorithm is AI. The name is Sienna Rose, and I've been like listening to the same genre of music for a while, and like kind of the same algorithm, the same playlist for a while since the song that I wake up to is called "The Dress" by Dijon, and I love that artist. He's great. But then after that plays, then like my Spotify just goes into the little algorithm of like soft pop kind of music, which I really like. I think that's what the genre is called. I don't know. But I had started noticing this new person named Sienna Rose pop up into my algorithm a lot. And she sounded like amazing. And the lyrics were like really heartfelt. I was like, this girl is like really in love. This must be her first love. She's like so just deep in love, it sounds like. And then I started getting suspicious because I was like, wait, I've been listening to the same few artists whenever this like playlist plays, like whatever algorithm Spotify spits out starts playing, and I never heard of this person. She seems like insanely talented. Why have I never heard of this person? And I was like, if you know, you know. First, I was like, is she white? Is that why like she's blowing up out of nowhere or out of seemingly nowhere for me? And then I finally decided to look on her picture, on her artist profile, and I saw um, that she's black, but it was like black and white, very like angled out a certain way. I was like, let me do a little bit more digging because her afro looks a little bit like either it's a wig or it didn't look real. It didn't look authentic. So then I found her Instagram. She only had like 2,000 something followers on Instagram. However, she has 3 million listeners on Spotify. That math ain't mathin'. And then I started scrolling through, and people were like accusing her of being fake. And then I looked it up, and people strongly believe that this is an AI artist. And that is leaving me feeling bamboozled, baffled. How can I get my Spotify to not play AI artists? There are real artists out there that are very talented, that I would rather give the listens to. So if y'all have any tips on how to do that, please let me know. Has anyone else heard of this artist before? Like it's upsetting me and my homegirls.